Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining in. And I'll explain about the first two bots. We are developing more bots for gold, crude oil, and the rest of the instruments. We're developing more indicators, scanners. So there is a big team in India and US working hard since last 8 to 9 months, developing these automated bots so that 90% of our work is automated. You don't need to sit before the systems for first few days. Make sure your setup is correct, your connectivity is right, and once that is done, then basically bots will take care of most of the stuff, right? We will have only 10% of effort, and 90% bots will take care. So you can call them as semi-automated or 90% automated. But yeah, don't think like they are 100% automated and they will start printing money from day one. So again, why automation bots? You all know that trading involves a lot of stress, lot of emotions, right? Either we hold the losing positions or we take gains quickly on the winning positions. That is common because we want to, right, have some satisfaction of profit. Whenever we see that something is going up in green, we'll quickly close it, and if it is going down, we again, based on various assumptions or based on various analysis or whatever it is, we think like, okay, it will come back, and sometimes it might be right, sometimes it may go on the other side, we may lose. But the automation will basically help us to eliminate all such type of risks, where the bots will be doing buy and sell based on right, based on the real time data, right? They don't have any emotions attached, and they will be basically looking at real time data, real time moving averages, real time volume profile. They'll be looking at demand zone, supply zone. They'll be looking at various factors and taking a decision whether to buy or sell based on the time frame whatever we select. So basically, we have two different bots, right? We started two different bots. The first bot which we started is related to uh, scalping, right? If you call it as scalping. So what do you mean by scalping? Scalping is where you make small profits, but more number of times in a day. You are not making huge $3,000, $4,000 profit, but you are making $200, $300. But you will make it 4 to 5 times or 7 times, 8 times a day using the scalping technique, right? The second bot is mainly for day trading. That means you will enter a trade. Nearly once you enter, you may hold the trade for entire day, and at the end of the day, you close with the gains. So that is called as a day trading bot. And then we have another bot which is coming up in next week, which will be like a swing bot where you will hold the trade for 2 to 3 days or 4 days, 5 days, where you make bigger profits. Like for example, yesterday in Q, we have a trade which is over $10,000, or ES, we have one trade which is over $4,000, right? With our manual emotions, we cannot hold a trade until that time. Whenever we see that, if it makes 1,000, 1,500, immediately we will feel to close the trade because we'll have an emotion that we may lose that suddenly. So, but the bots will hold it until they see that there is a reversal in the direction. And another good thing about this bots are, it is not just only for long or short, it takes both the positions. If it sees that it is good for long, it takes a long. And whenever it sees that there is a reversal, it closes the long position and again takes a short position, right? That means you can make money on both the sides. And these bots are mainly designed for futures trading, right? Because futures trading is where you have huge volumes. Generally, the spreads are low, right? Compared to options or stocks, the spreads are low. That means the difference between bid and ask is low. And also it is like global. You are not, right? In India, Europe, US, everywhere, you have millions of volume each and every day on ES, NASDAQ, gold, crude oil, Russell, Dow Jones, and all these things, you have huge volume each and every day. So right, while I'm talking, the bots are working, and you can see that voice message saying like, okay, target is filled. Right, that is the advantage. So it will make completely passive. You just set up the parameters, and then basically it will be working and taking the trade, right? For example, last night I set up these bots, and then you can see that, right? Um, Generally from 12:30 I enable, right? Or we can set a schedule. I'll show you, like, for example, right? Let me show you with a simple example. You can also select a schedule saying like, okay, I want my trading to happen between so and so time. So the trading will only happen, right? For example, generally morning until 11 market, there will be a lot of volume. After 11 to 2, generally volume will be very, very low. That means it will be very choppy. You won't have a lot of volume. Just it will just move 1 point up, 1 point down. So that type of choppiness is not good for the bots, right? They want a volume. Either it should move good upwards or it should move good downwards. Then we can make a lot of profits. If it is just moving in a small range, then it may take a buy and again it may take sell. With that, we may lose. We may have small losses. But you can schedule these trading hours. For example, right? You can set like, you can put like whatever time you want, or you can create a custom time. For example, I created something like US equities extended time hours. Right, last night I created something between 12:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. So because generally during that time there won't be any major volatility. It just goes slowly, slow and steady. So I used one time frame like that. So you can set whichever time frame you want. You can do those things. But yeah, just I want to share that you can schedule the trading hours. If you want only between 8 to 11, you can schedule it. Or you want between only 1 a.m. to 7 a.m., you can schedule it. So you can select those things. And right, for example, right, this is our RC alpha spectrum, which is our scalping bot. So you can see spectrum starts with S, scalping starts with S. So these are our bot where we are not looking for huge gains here. With the scalping, we want to take quick profits, and we want to basically repeat the same thing again and again, taking those quick profits. And again, right, just like any other trading, even it is bots also, it is not that every trade you right, the bot center will make profits, but it will be better than what we do manually, right? Because manually we'll have a lot of assumptions, we may take a lot of risks, but when bots are doing it, minimum, right, you will have that 70 to 80% of the success. Let us just take example of this GC where I enabled these bots from last night 12:30. So right, initially it closed a short position, it took a long, it met the profit target. Right, we can, when you enable the strategy, you also have an option to give certain, right, profit levels and stop loss levels. I am saying like, okay, I am okay to take 15 ticks profit, but if it goes down, I want to take this much loss. Like that, you can define, and especially when you are defining, uh, right, a smaller target. You don't want to make huge thousands of dollars in the scalping. You are happy with $200, $300 every trade. So, and if you are giving stop loss bigger than the uh, target, because most of the time you will have 80% success. So if 8 trades make profits and 2 trades are loss, that means, right, for example, we are using 2:1 risk reward ratio. That means if 15 is the your target, 30 is the stop loss. So out of 10 trades, if 8 trades make money and 2 trades you lose money, that means 2 into 2, that is 4. 8 minus 4 is still your overall, your net profit is 4. On 4 trades you are making money, right? In that way, basically you are taking a low risk, or basically you have a higher winning chances by having a smaller target profit with a bigger stop loss. You will have 80 to 90% success overall with this scalping bot. right? So this, right, just I want to show multiple examples, right? Last night it started, we made one profit. So if you see profit target, that means we hit the target without hitting the stop loss. Then again, in the next candle, it took a buy. Again, it went to the profit target, hit the profit target. Again, next candle, again it took another long position. So if you see a green symbol here, right, green arrows, that means it is a profitable trade. It took a buy, and again you can see, right, we hit the profit target. So there were, from last night, there were three or four different three trades here. One long profit target. So if you see profit target, that means it is a profitable trade. So one, two, three, all the three trades made profits with GC December contract. Then let's look at ES, right? All these are, if you are new to futures, just consider them like stocks, right? Just you are buying or you are shorting, right? You don't have to learn lot of Greeks like in a, right? What is like in options, you need to understand a lot of things. But here, you basically you are buying something or selling something. ES is like your S&P 500 futures, or GC is like gold futures. CL is like crude oil, right? You are expecting whether crude oil will go up or it will go down. Based on that, you do a long or you do a short. For example, on this one, there is a buy signal. So it went to buy, or yeah, initially there was one stop loss, right? It started with a stop loss. So I had one loss, but first thing, this is a profit. Then you had one more profit. So two profits and one loss since last night, right? From the 12:30 setting, which I created. So you are like at a break even for ES. And then let's look at crude oil. So again, we started with a stop loss, and then there is profit target one, profit target two, profit target three, profit target four, and yeah, now we did a short. So there are four profits and one stop loss. Let's look at YM, right? From last night, profit target one, profit target two, profit target three, profit target four. So nearly four times you made profits without hitting any stop loss, right? So again, with these bots, one is you can connect with your individual trading accounts, or you can connect with something called as Apex funded accounts, where you don't need to invest any of your money. You basically pay a small subscription fee to Apex, where you initially have to complete a challenge, right, which is called as an evaluation account on a paper account. You have to make, for example, on a 50K account, you have to make 3,000 profit without hitting a stop loss of $2,500, or without hitting a trial stop loss of $2,500. Once you complete it, they will give a real account, that real money. On that real account, you have to make, right, whatever you make. For example, the first $25,000 profit is completely yours. And after that, they will take 10% and you will take 90% of the profits you make on the real account. So, right, with very minimal risk, because you are not investing your own money, right? We had a 90% off earlier, where it was like we got, for each month you only pay $17 for every 150K account. So there are many of our members completed evaluation. Some of them are starting performance now. So that, right now they have 50% off going on. Earlier it was 90% off. So you can use that, and you can use for evaluation, you can use for performance, or you can use on your individual accounts. It is up to you how you want to use the bots. It is completely up to you. But I'm trying to explain how these bots will work, and especially with a small targets, it is working really good. It is giving 80 to 90% of the success, right? With YM, you can see every trade it took, right, closed in profit. Let us look at Russell. So again, right, from 12:30 it started. Then you have profit target one, profit target two, profit target three, profit target four. profit target 5. We may write profit target 6. Nearly, right? All the 6 trades it took, everything closed in profit. So every trade you are making approximately $200, right? And it is complete, right? Once you set it up, right? How to set it up? Let me just show you one example, right? For example, I will click here. I will select, right, what chart I want. For example, let me say I want to go with some micros, right? You can do with micros, you can do with minis, whichever you want. Let me take something like, right, let us say MNQ. And I want to use a 15-minute Heikin-Ashi candle. So Heikin-Ashi, 15 minutes. And if you want to use a specific timing, you can use a specific timing, right? And then you will basically say, okay. So now your chart is enabled. Let me open it in a new window. Let me take ES example. So I'm not selecting, if I don't select any instrument settings, that means I want to run this bot for entire 23 hours. Generally, futures market is closed for 1 hour from Monday to Friday. So once you have your chart enabled, then you will right click, strategies, and then you can write, again, we are developing multiple other strategies, we are testing them. So for example, you want to try with spectrum, right? We have momentum, prism, right? Prism is our swing bot, which will be releasing soon, but we already released spectrum and momentum. Spectrum is the scalping bot, momentum is the day trading bot, prism is the swing bot, where you can hold position for 2 to 3 days. So basically you will double click on that, and then, right, we will give you some parameters. Okay, this is enable this, right? 20 ticks for profit, 40 ticks for stop loss. Then you can select whether you want a performance account, you are a simulation is like your paper account, which will come with the Ninja Trader, or you want some FX account. You can right, select some FX account, or you want some your individual account. Just you have to say enable, right? That's it. You launch a chart, and then you right click, and once we give you the license, you will see all these bots in your system. And once you see that, basically you will select whichever account you want the trades to happen, right? Which can be your FX evaluation, which can be your FX performance, it can be Ninja Trader paper accounts, it can be your Ninja Trader personal account. Wherever you want, you can apply those trades. And once you do that, basically, right? So you can see here there is a buy, there was a profit target met, profit target met. So there was one stop loss, then there were 2 profit targets, 3 profit targets. Again, it took a buy. Let us wait, right? If you see a profit target, that means we are making profit out of it. If we see a stop loss here, that means that the trade uh, got a stop loss. So if we make, right, 8 times profit and 2 times stop loss, still overall we are like making around $800 with one ticker, right? If it is a mini, or $80 with a micro. right? Micro is like 1/10 of a mini contract. So that's what you will set it up and make sure your internet and everything is good. And then basically bot will be doing whenever it sees a buy, it will take a buy, and whenever it sees a sell, it will take a sell transaction. You have to just first few days you have to just keep watching whether everything is going as expected or not. So that's how quickly you can enable a bot or enable a strategy. It is just a few mouse clicks, or within 2 minutes you can enable those. That is about our first bot, where it is basically a scalping bot, which will be nearly for every candle there will be a trade, whether you do a buy or sell. If there is volume, generally, for example, you have a buy here, then you had a stop loss, right? You had a buy, and then there is a profit target. So one profit target, one stop loss. Then again we had another stop loss. So one, and then two stop losses. But later we had number two profit target, three profit target, and four, five, six, seven, then eight, nine. Around 9 or 10 times we had profit, and we had around 3 times stop loss. Like that, right? Around right, on average, we can expect around 70 to 75% of success on this, or approximately 80%, right? There are few with 100%, right? GC, you had complete 100% profits. Whatever, it took 3 trades, and all the 3 trades are completed with profit. With crude oil, it took, right, first one is stop loss, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, yeah, again, it took a short now. But yeah, 4 profits, one stop loss. So that is the advantage of scalping bot, where you are ready to take smaller profits with a bigger stop loss, and you make approximately 70 to 80% success in the given timelines and with the given parameters. And that is about our scalping bot. Let me also explain you about our other bot, which is basically a momentum bot, right? Which is basically a day trading bot. So it is different from the scalping bot. Scalping bot, you are making smaller gains, whereas this momentum bot is mainly for, right, where you don't need to enable stop loss or target, right? You want to make, whenever there is a trend upward or downward, you want to make $2,000-3,000 with one trade. For example, right, let us see. Right, again, whichever account you want to enable that, you can do that. Again, we generally use 15-minute Heiken-Ashi. Apply, okay. Sorry, I forgot to enable that. So you have to select the enable button, click on apply. So for example, yesterday we had a sell at 44.72. It came all the way till nearly 43.80. That means nearly 90 points, right? 90 points means approximately $4,500 with one contract. Then before, right, on Thursday, it started a buy at 44.11. It went all the way up to 44.75. We had a sell here. So nearly 60 points. So this is like a trend bot. If there is a big uptrend or big downtrend, you can make $3,000-4,000 with just one trade. So here we are not like quickly taking profits. We will keep it until end of the day. Once you enable it, it will keep on running, and it will keep on going until end of the day. So now you can see that it started again a buy, right? Today, because of Powell's meeting, there is a lot of anticipation, positivity. Until 10 o'clock, we may see a big upward movement with ES and NQ, and right, even with Russell, YM, EMD, all these things. So we may see, right? Yesterday there was a big sell-off. So today we'll see a good momentum up until 10, until right 10 EST. If there are no surprises in the meeting, we may see again it running until 44.50, 44.60, right? If there are some surprises, again, we may see a big drop. But this bot basically will take you to make bigger profits, right? Whenever there is a trend, you will see a huge move up or huge move down, which we manually cannot hold until all this time. Whenever we see a red green candle, immediately we think like, okay, it will reverse now. Or whenever there is support, it broke multiple supports yesterday, right? There was a support here, it broke. There was a support here, there was a support. So it broke three, four supports and it came all the way down. So manually we'll think like, oh, this is a strong support, it is reversing, right? It might be a fake breakout. We'll close the trade and we'll take the opposite side of the trade. But when you integrate with the bots, they will wait before going long. So it waited all the way until right nearly 90 points down, or on the before day, it waited for 60, 70 points up. So that is the advantage with this bot, right? Or you same thing. Let us look at NQ, right, which is much more right. Yesterday, uh, yeah, let's just take example of NQ. There you can see that there was a sell at around 15,004, or right somewhere around 15,350. 15,350 until here, right, nearly 14,900, which is nearly 450, 500 points. It was just in one transaction. So approximately $8,000 to $9,000 with just one contract, one single trade. Right, that is the potential. Right, there might be, if market is choppy, right. For example, here you got a sell, you got a quick buy here. So when market is choppy, you may make small losses. But when market moves in one big direction, one big uptrend or one big downtrend, this bot is the best one. Where you make with one contract, you make 5,000, 6,000, $10,000. But when market is choppy like this, just moving up and down, we may have small losses. So it is up to you, right? If you are okay to take small losses, but you are okay to take big gains whenever there is a big trend up with some news or something, this is the best bot. Or you are someone, right? I don't want that 9,000, 10,000. I am fine with $200 multiple times a day. Where it is a low risk bot, because you are happy with smaller gains and you are right taking a bigger stop loss, and overall 70 to 80% it will give success. So whichever bot you want, right? If you want to trade with your individual accounts, I suggest that this is the best bot, right? Where you hold the position for longer time. uh, right, yeah. This momentum bot, which is basically a day trading or a short swing bot, where it will, whenever there is a big trend uptrend or big downtrend, the bot can give you thousands of dollars as profit. Whereas this one, right, again, today if we have a good news, we may see again another right, another 100, 200 points up on NQ, right, which I'm expecting. That's why I'm holding some of the long positions even in the mirror trading plans, because definitely, right, market is all about waves. It will not continue to go down and down, or it will not continue to just go up. It is always, you have oversold zones, overbought zones. Whenever it comes to that oversold zone, then basically take a long position. Or whenever, right, sometimes we may buy somewhere here, it may go further down, but it will come back again, right? We will get panic when it starts going down, and we will take stop loss or big stop loss or big losses. But again, if you know that unless there is a big catalyst like a big virus or some world war or some China Taiwan issues, right? Unless there is a major bad news, if you hold your patience, it will again come back into profits. But that's where most of the retail traders will get panic. They will lose. As soon as they take the stop loss, immediately it starts going up. Or as soon as they buy something, right? They buy at the peak. They will wait all the way, and when it is at the peak, right? Most of the retail traders buy Nvidia at 450, $500. right? When Tesla is at $300, they want to buy it. When it is at $100, they get panic. So, but the big companies, what they do is they create the panic, they buy at the lowest price, they sell at the highest price. Whereas we retail traders, we do the opposite side. So these bots will basically help us to, right, go with this, because all these big players use algos, they do, right, this type of algos, they play with it. So instead of we manually taking the trades, if we take advantage of these bots, which will replace our human emotions, and they look at various factors, various parameters, and they start taking the trades, we will be much more right, will be taking much more lower risk compared to our manual trading, right? Don't think like it is 100% risk free, right? Every trading, any trading will involve risk, but compared to manual trading, the risk is minimal. Your efforts are minimal here. And so we are providing a trial until this 31st, right? For a few members, we already started. Some of them already completed it. Some of them are setting up the parameters and everything. They are getting used to it. But we have a trial going on until 31st. After that, we'll be charging for the bots. So some bots are right. There are members who are consistently making $500 to $600 with the scalping bot. So per day. So we are planning to charge around $499 per month for the initial subscribers. Later we might be increasing it, but for initial subscribers it will be $499 after September 1st. So if you want, you can take a trial. You can use the bots for a week, and then you can use on a Ninja Trader paper accounts. You can use on Apex accounts. So you are not risking any of your money. You will see the performance. You use the parameters which we give it to you. You use the timings which we give it to you, and then check for a week. If you see value, if you see that you are making gains, then you can basically move to the paid plans. Otherwise, your risk is only, if you are taking an Apex account, maybe a $50 risk. Right? If you complete the paper account, then you get a 50K real account, and whatever profits you make is all the profits are yours for first 25K. And because a lot of offices are doing hybrid and all those things, you don't need to worry about watching the alerts or checking every minute about the alerts here, right? The bots, right? Once you set it up, put all your timings, put your parameters, right? For momentum bot, you don't need to do most of those, because it will just keep on, right? It will keep on going up or going down, right? As long as there is a uptrend or downtrend, it will make huge profits. Or you are just happy with this scalping bot, just keep the scalping bot. So you can see we had another profit target, right? We again it took a buy at 44.02, right? And then again within next few minutes you may see another profit target, right? Same thing with NQ. You can see within last 15 minutes profit target 1, profit target 2, profit target 3. So like that, right? That is the advantage with the bots. These are the two bots which we are using now, and the third bot which we are releasing in the next week, where you'll hold for more than a day. So it will give much bigger profits. One is scalping, where it may give only $200 per trade. The second one is momentum bot. If there is a good uptrend or downtrend, you may get $2,000 per trade. Then we have the swing bot, which can make 5,000, 6,000 per trade if again there is a uptrend or downtrend. If market is flat, if it is not moving at all, up or down, or if it is just moving in a small range of 1-2 points, if ES is just moving in 1 or 2 points range, then no bot or no analyst or no manual trading can create profits. You need a momentum, right? Either it should move up or move down for you to make profits. So that swing bot, if you have good momentum, it can make huge profits. But again, if you are using Apex, there is a restriction that you have to close all your trades by end of the day, right? So if you are planning to use Apex, then your bot one is the best one. If you are planning to use Apex with bigger accounts, then your bot two, right? Instead of 50K, if you want to use with 100K account or 150K account, because the momentum bot will work well as long as there is a big move. But if there are small moves up and down, right? Some moves like this, right? Choppy moves. So again, here we made profit, but this trade, because here you got a sell, here you got a buy, you might have not made much profit here, right? There is not much bigger move. Again, right? This trade, right? Again, this is a big trade. We might have made gains, but this particular trade, we might have lost it. So if you have a big FX account, right? 100K, 200K, 300K account, this is the best one, right? Because even there are some choppy trades, one good trade will make $10,000, $5,000, right? With NQES. So this bot is good for your individual account, or if you have big Apex account. The first bot, the scalping bot, is good if you have a smaller Apex account, right? You can use minis if you have a 50K account. You can use micros. You have it if you have a 25K Apex account. Then the swing bot, which we are developing, that is useful for basically your individual accounts. If you have a personal account in Ninja Trader, right? Because you are holding the position for 3 to 4 days, you will not close on the same day, right? As long as the bot takes it, it generally looks at a higher time frame, like hourly time frame, 4 hours time frame. If there is a strong buy signal, it will take it, and it will wait for 4 to 5 days before it closes the position. So that is good for your individual accounts. So like that, we are also building a dedicated bot for only for gold, only for crude oil, because they move some little different from ES and NQ. So we are also building those. So there is a lot more good things are happening. My big team is working, and yeah, a lot of testing is going on. And yeah, we are definitely seeing good success with the scalping bot. We are also seeing good success with momentum bot. Some of the users are getting adjusted to setting the parameters, setting the. So again, it all takes is 1 to 2 hours of your time to understand how these things work, how to set the parameters, and once you set everything up, then yeah, 95%, 90% of is completely automated. You don't need to, right? You have to just to keep watching the bot taking, right? You are hearing that, okay, target filled, right? In the next 2 minutes, you will see another profit target here, right? So, right, that's how these bots work. And let me look at some of the questions. Right, yeah. The plan is $499 for the first bot and $100 additional for any other bots which you want. That is one of the questions. The best time frame is 15 minutes, right? We shared 15-minute Heikin-Ashi is the best time frame for momentum bot or for the scalping bots. Right, bot you cannot enter in one time frame and close in some other time frame. But if you are also looking at manually, you want to change it to 5 minutes and close it, you can do that. But bot will just keep in one time frame, right? 15 minutes is generally right. 5 minutes, sometimes there can be a lot of noise, sometimes there can be fake signals. But 15 minutes, if there is a buy or sell, generally the chances of success are more. That's why we started using 15 minutes now. You can also just enable, right? You have option to only enable stop loss and keep target as disabled, right? Only right with Apex you have certain trial stop limits. Only we don't want to hit those things. That's why we are putting, right? We are taking smaller gains as many times as possible instead of, right? If you want to, you can also do that. If you are trading on your individual account, you don't need to put a target, right? You can just leave it with a stop loss, and if it is going up, you will make huge gains if there is a big uptrend or downtrend. But if you have an Apex account, you don't want sudden one big candle going down by, right? Especially with NQ, it can go 100 200 points within one candle, right? Generally the algo takes a buy or sell decision at the close of the candle. It will not take in middle, right? Other than stop loss and target. For other things, to do a buy or sell, generally it waits. So that is the reason, right? We started using this low risk strategy where you take profits multiple times with a smaller targets, so that you are making consistent gains each and every day. Um, yeah, there are already videos. If you go to my YouTube channel, let me see if you can see it. So if you go to this right choice advisors, right, you already have like, okay, what are this uh, introduction to the Ninja bot, some tips and parameters, how to configure, or about how to use Apex and Ninja bots, how to use on choppy days, how to use these bots, right? Well, again, if it is too choppy, we can use something called as Ninja Renko charts. So basically, you have all the videos on this Right Choice Advisors channel where you can go and get more details or look at those videos. So you will get a lot more clarity about these bots. And going back, right? Yeah, I'm expecting 44.20 before the meeting. Yeah, NQ is also going good. So generally, yes, NQ, all these things move in the same direction. Um, yeah, I'm trying to read the questions and yeah, Apex is basically a funded program or right. It is a big company with millions of subscribers across the world, not only US. If you have friends, relatives in India, also they can also do it. So they basically fund you, right? Just like an IT consulting company, they process your payrolls and they take some cut and they make some money. Same thing, these funded companies, they what they do is they first evaluate, they test whether you are able to make profits or not. And once they see that you can do that without hitting a trial stop loss, then basically they will fund you, right? They will give you a 50K account or 100K account based on whatever evaluation you are doing. They will give it, and whatever profit, the first 25K profit you make, it is all yours. And then whatever profits you make, 10% goes to them, 90% goes to you. At the end of the year, they will send a 1099 for which you have to pay taxes. So right, they know that 90% of the traders will have emotions, they will fail. They make money on those monthly subscriptions which they charge, right? Which right when they run 90% promo, it is like approximately $17 per subscriber. When they have 50% promo, it is like 60 to $70 per person. So they'll be making a lot of money. And also, if you are doing consistently good, right, they can copy your whatever trades you are doing, and they can do on much bigger accounts, right? So that is how they make money. And yeah, they are very reliable. They are paying to, right? If you let me show you, right? Every day there will be thousands of users, right? August 24th, Brian, $20,000. You will see, right, withdrawals happening across the globe, including India, everywhere. People taking withdrawals from this. So you can go through YouTube or you can go through various videos to understand, right? But they are very reliable and they make you can take 2 to 3 payments. So right, basically, right, without risking your own money, You can take advantage of the bots, and you can take advantage of the money fund from them. And that is the best part, right? You are not risking your own money, and you are not risking your the health or your effort, your time, where you have to put it in your primary job. Only thing, for first few days until you get the hang of it, just yeah, watch how everything is happening. And once you get how things are happening, and then you can start, right? You have to only spend 10%, 5%, right? Sometimes we may see sudden news or something. I may say that, okay, close the positions or open the, right? But yeah, most of the time you will basically just leave it to the bots. They will be taking buy and sell. Whenever there is a buy, they will take a buy. Whenever there is a sell on the chart, they will take a sell. But you'll see many Indian names, many people from Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, so many people, right, from every different. There are 100 plus countries where Apex can be done. So yeah, it is completely reliable, completely valid, and there are many success stories. People making $1 million per annum also using Apex. So yeah, all these are real names and real stories. The manual work you need to do, understand how to enable the parameters, understand how to set the parameters, how to put the time frames, right? The 10%, that is the manual thing you need to do. And make sure your internet is on, your laptop is on, right? And whenever there is a market close, just restart your laptop so that, right, your laptop is not right, not getting slow with lot of cache and other things. Again, if you are doing it from India, then right, basically Indian tax rules, all those things work. You will receive right uh, your tax statements, all those things there, right? If you have SSN, if you have all those things, you can do it here. Or if you don't have SSN, or if you are on a visa and you don't want to take, again, there is no risk here because it is purely 90% automated or semi-automated. You are not taking a major risk, and you are doing your primary job without disturbing your primary job. If you are doing it, generally there should not be any issue. If you stop your primary job and just doing trading on a H1, then that is a risk. Again, right, I'm not an immigration professional. I should not tell anyone about it, but just by logic or just by reading any forums, that's what I understand. As long as you are not disturbing your primary job, you are doing your 40 hours per week on your main objective where you came in. And if you do trading, then that should not generally create any issue. And you can check with any attorney also. We will be providing the settings, we will be providing the timings which you have to use. Uh, yeah, you can also use it for options, right? For example, if you see that there is a buy on the ES or buy on NQ, then basically I go and get QQQ calls, or I sell my QQQ puts, or you see a RC sell. That means I can buy QQQ puts, right? Same thing on ES. If you see something on ES, there is a buy, right? Especially on the momentum bot, if you see a buy, that means it is a strong buy, because this is like it can be buy for one candle, sell for next candle. But generally on this one, if you see a buy, then you can also use, right, while the bots are taking the future contracts on your individual account, you can start taking options, right? Just one option contract, 10 option contracts of QQQ will make that $500. If right, as long as it is a strong buy, especially with the momentum bot, if it is showing a buy, then buy the calls. If it shows a sell, buy the puts. What that monthly charge will be covered with one options trade, uh, right? Uh, what are the other questions? Yeah, you can Yeah, we are working on options also, where we can take option trades based on these ones. But first, right, because we want many users will be happy with the Apex feature, where they don't need to invest any of their money. So that's why we started with this futures, because Apex only supports the futures. They don't have options or anything. But yeah, we are working on SPX, QQQ, SPY, all these things. Based on the algo alert, it will automatically place a trade for calls or puts. Right. Again, there is a Telegram channel. Right. We have around 360 members. So you right. I will share that link again. So please join the Telegram channel. So, right, because by sending the files through email, right, sometimes Google is blocking those. So once you fill the Google form, so the step number one is you have to fill the right. You have to get an Apex account. That is your step number one. Right. You go to Apex. Right. Let me quickly show what you have to do. Right. If you want to get the discount, you will also put apextraderfunding.com slash kramaraju18. That is my link. So first thing is you will go there, and once you go to the website or okay, this is the link. You can enable any number of bots. You can enable 20 bots also on 20 tickers. There is no restriction on one machine, but as long as your machine should be good enough, right? If it is a very old laptop, if the processor speed is very slow, you might be entering very late into the trade. So you'll click on that link, right, whichever I shared in the Zoom chat, and then you will, right, you can watch all this information about Apex. And if you feel like yeah, it is a good one, then basically you'll go here and you can start with a 50K account, right? Generally they charge 167. As of now, there is a 50% promo going on, so you'll be paying approximately 84 or $85 per month, right? They may have 80% off maybe in the next 3 or 4 weeks. But again, right, if you can make that in one day, then why to wait for that 80%, 90% promo offer? So just start with one account. When there is a 80-90% off, then at the time you can take, everyone can take up to 20 accounts, right? One of the members, right, took 300K accounts, and he completed 20 accounts evaluation. So that means he has $6 million funded account now. So even if he takes one trade a day, right, even if each account makes $100, it is like nearly $2,000 each day. So, but right, this 50K account, you can take it, start now, and just once you click on start now, you put all your information, and wherever it asks for the coupon code, enter SAVE50, and then just select all these check boxes. And then you will basically, they will send an email with how to install this, right? Whatever you see here is NinjaTrader software. They will explain you how to install this one. And they will also give another rhythmic software, which will be monitoring whether you are hitting trail stop loss or whether you are completing the targets, everything. So they will send a mail with all the steps. Once you complete that installation of that NinjaTrader and Rhythmic, then what you have to do is you will go to basically there is a place where you can generate a machine ID. So again, you have all the videos, all the steps how to do that. You will generate a machine ID, send that to us, then we will provide you the license, and then you can just enable the strategy on your machine. So once you fill the Google form with your machine ID, then within 8 to 12 hours, we'll give you the access to the bots, so you can start testing, right? You can test them on you can, right, first to start with Ninja Trader sim accounts, right? Ninja Trader sim accounts are simulation accounts. That means they are like paper accounts, just like on any brokerage platform, you have those simulation accounts. So those Ninja Trader simulation accounts are nothing to do with Apex accounts. So some of the users are confused with sim accounts and Apex evaluation accounts. So those sim accounts are nothing but the accounts given by Ninja Trader for the simulation, for the paper trading purpose. So you can test the bots on those paper accounts. And once you feel you are comfortable, then you connect them with the Apex evaluation after 1 day or 2 days. And once you do that, once you start right making profits, and once you complete the targets, then you can use the bots on your performance account. Right? Performance is the real account with the real money. And again, right, the common question is, if you lose performance account, there are no legal obligations because they already did the evaluation and gave it. And once you lose some certain money, immediately they will stop the account, right? You won't be losing entire 50K. Once, for example, if you lose $2,500, basically your account will get locked. And then again, you have to take challenge to get the performance account. And if you want 20 accounts, you need to take 20 evaluation accounts. You cannot take one account and ask for 20 performance accounts. So that is how the Apex thing works. And yeah, it is very straightforward process. You can start with one account and see how it is going. And there is no restriction that within 1 month you have to complete it. If you want, you can take more time also. Only thing is you will be paying for the second month rate. Right? If you complete within 1 month, then you don't need to pay any more for the evaluation account. So it is up to you whether you want to take it slowly or right, do 1 or 2 days on the simulation account and then start the performance account. It is completely up to you how you want to use it. And yeah, but basically your risk is minimal here. One is because you are not spending time only for first few days until all the setup is done, until all this setup is done, parameters are set. You can leave the bots to do their job. You don't need to intervene. Uh, until that first few days, you will just understand how these bots work, how to set the again, right? It is very simple. Only thing is initially you may feel it difficult, right? You basically add a strategy. Once we give the license, you will see the strategies in your system. You will add them and you will basically, okay, I want a 20-40 for this one, or I want a 40-80 for NQ, or you will set, right? We'll be providing those parameters, right? We are planning to hard code these ones. So even you don't need to do this. By default, it will be 40-80 or it will be 15-30 on certain things, so that even you don't need to go and manually do that. In the next version, we want to, right? By default, we want to keep them as enabled for the Spectrum bot. If you want to change it, you can change it, but yeah, we'll be giving the default value with enable. So, right, that will reduce one more task on your list. Yeah, let me read other questions. So you can take withdrawals every 2 weeks. So if you're making profits on your performance account, every 2 weeks you can take withdrawals. You don't need to wait for months together to make the pro. If you even make $3,000, $4,000, you can start taking some profits immediately from the performance account. So you won't be losing all the money, right? For example, somebody is asking if I make 40, 50K and suddenly one day I lose 3K on the performance account, or all my profits gone. You won't be losing like that. I will also share you the Google form. Some members are asking for the Google form. I think yesterday I shared in. Yeah, this will work in Canada also. It works in nearly 100 plus countries. Mm, right. Once you join the Telegram channel, I already shared the Telegram channel, I think. Yeah. Once you join the Telegram channel, we'll be sharing all the updates. If we make some new change to the bots, or if we develop a new bot, we'll be sharing all those files there, because the emails are blocking those files when we send it. Yeah, once you complete evaluation, you have two options. For the performance account, you have a monthly fee like some 30 or $40, or you can pay one-time lifetime fee on that account, which is approximately $160. So if you pay 160, that's it. You don't need to pay any more fee for the performance account, right? But that is how Apex will make profits. We generally give the license within 8 hours. So if somebody filled it one day back, your license should be already there, right? Make sure you join the Telegram channel so you can get the latest software or latest bot files. As of now, yeah, our focus is on futures, and then we'll do for options, and then we'll do for stocks. Basically, most of these bots also work for stocks, but you need to have an individual trading account, Ninja Trader account, so you can also use those bots for stock. Now we are working for India market later. As of now, it is mainly for, right? Again, futures is something which anybody can do, but for India markets, we are going to work on. We are going to release them soon. Yeah, if you enable too many bots, and if you have if you have a very good laptop, a gaming laptop, yeah, even if you enable 20 bots, or you open 20 different charts also, it won't impact. But if you have a very old laptop and trying to use on that, then better you just stick to one bot, maybe one or two charts like ES, like that. Once you fill the Google form, join the Telegram channel. So we'll send you, right? We already pinned the videos and pinned the latest bot files. You have to just import those files into Ninja. We'll be doing some training soon on stocks and options. I don't think there are any funded traders for options. There are funded traders for forex accounts and futures mainly. I don't know anyone for options. The setup files are already there in the Telegram channel. So as soon as you join the channel, you can take the setup files. Yeah, already there are documents, PDF document, videos, which will tell step by step on how to complete this entire process, how to right, how to fill the Google form, how to set up, import the files, and then how to enable the strategy. Everything is there, right, in the videos I have shown. Yeah, I'll share the recording. Bot 2, you can trade entire 23 hours. For bot 1, there are certain timings which we'll share in the channel. So 1099 is basically like miscellaneous income, so I don't think it will be any impact for visa holders if they send 1099, right? You get that 1099 from banks and all the, right? If you do any referrals, they give you that 1099. But again, you can check with any CPA or anyone. But yeah, I don't think. And again, it is also from available from India. So if you are worried so much, you can also do using your Indian passport and other things. Right. Yeah, we are using the same settings they shared yesterday. GCCL with 1530 and Q with 4080 and rest of them with 1530. Yeah, if you have some other, right, if you already have futures, options, all those things, we can look at some discount, a bundled offer, if you're also going with the bots. Right, as I mentioned, the steps to start with the trial, first you fill the Google form and then join the Telegram channel. You already have the bot files within the, if you go to the Ninja channel. So if you go here, you already have all the files here, or you can just search on V8, then you will get the latest Spectrum files. If you search on V3, right, our Spectrum is our bot 1 and Momentum is our bot 2. You will get the Momentum files. So basically just download them into your system and then import them. Right, again, it all just takes 2 to 3 minutes. Right, if you are joining now, I already explained bot 1 is a Spectrum bot, uh, which is the scalping bot. The bot 2 is the Momentum bot, which is a day trading bot. With scalping, you will be doing a lot of scalping trades. With Momentum bot, it will be like a long trade for entire day. So those are the two bots. I will be sharing recording. I already, right, I started the meeting explaining what is the difference and how both of them work. You can use LLC to register to Apex account. Yeah, that is possible. And they'll send the 1099 on LLC name. Yeah, I'll also share the recording on US equities. I'll send the Apex is using Ninja Trader as the platform. So they don't have their own platform. Um, yeah, Apex is using Ninja Trader. Yeah, and don't be in a hurry to complete the Apex evaluation accounts, right? For first few days, use Ninja Trader simulation account, right? You will understand, right? You will see whether you enable something wrong or you have any setup issues. And once you think like, okay, you did everything right, and once you get confidence that, okay, it is working good, bots are giving consistent profits, then you can start connecting your strategy within Apex account. For first, right, don't be in a hurry to immediately get 20 accounts and connect them. Just to give 3 4 days. By that time, you'll right. Don't worry about small things, right? You can make a $500 per day if you do things right. So just wait, give some time, and then once you see that everything is working good, then just connect with your Apex. So I'm posting the Google form again. If someone joining now, and also I'll post. Now you have to use one right for every one laptop. You will have one license. You cannot use the same license on multiple machines. You don't need to link to any interactive broker or anything here, right? You are basically you are using Ninja Trader, and Apex will give you the real time data and all those things, right? You are paying some money for them every month. As part of that, they will give you the license. They will give you the real time data. Yeah, I'll share the Telegram link again one more time. That is the Telegram channel. Once you join there, we'll be doing another Zoom session, and we'll be taking live trades. But basically, you all got it right. Basically, right, whenever the algo is printing a buy, immediately the bots are taking the trade. So it took a buy, right? The profit target, profit target, profit target, one stop loss here, profit target, profit target, profit target. So as NQ is going up, right? It is taking, right. We had multiple profit targets. So again, it took a buy. NQ is going up. We may see another profit target. So that's how we don't need to click on buy or sell. The bots are doing the job, right? You are delegating that work to the bots. They will be looking at the chart and they will be taking the trades. So right, you can see, right, every candle is like a $200. Whenever there is a stop loss, that means you are losing $400. So overall, if you see from morning, right, so you have one stop loss here, and then you have a profit target here, profit target here, profit target, profit target, profit target, profit target. Then there is one stop loss, profit target, profit target. So around, right, 80% of the time you will be making money. 20% of the trades you may have stop loss. So if you do the calculation, for every profitable trade you make $200, for every losing trade you will lose $400. So overall you will be right, profitable at the end of the day with this scalping strategy. Whereas with the momentum strategy, you will be right. That will be a big one. If it is choppy, you will make small losses. If it is right, if it is choppy, if it just keeps going up today, then we'll make huge profits. Right, last 2 days it made 5,000 or 6,000 on the long. Again, it made 9 10,000 on the short. Today again, if it market goes up, again it may make another 5,000. So if you want small profits, bot one. If you want big profits, bot two. Right, last 2 days it made 5,000 or 6,000 on the long. Again, it made 9 10,000 on the short. Today again, if it market goes up, again it may make another 5,000. So if you want spectrum. If you want big profits with small losses, bot 2. So that is right. That is the overview. We'll be doing another session in some time, maybe around 8:45, 9 a.m. I'll do right where you can see how the bots are taking trades. Right, you are already seeing it, but right, right when market opens, there'll be a lot more volume. So if you see profit target, that means right, this is one stop loss. Then you have profit target 1, profit target 2, profit target 3. So like that. So whenever there's a profit target, that means you made money. Whenever there is a stop loss, you lost money. So generally, at the end of the day, you will be approximately 80% of the trades you will be making money. 20% of the trades you will be losing money because we have double right. We are using 2:1 risk reward ratio. That's why even you lose 20%, count it as 40%. So out of 100%, 40% you are losing, 60% you are making money. So yeah, that's how. And yeah, you can get into the channel. Will be right. A lot of members are doing good, sharing tips and suggestions with others, what they are observing, how much they are making, or why they are losing, all those things. So there is a community with comments enabled. Everything, everyone is doing great there. Sharing their updates, sharing the tips and techniques with all others because there is no competition in trading. Right, there are trillions of dollars, so if you are making money, it doesn't mean that I will lose. So that's the good thing where we are. Everybody is trying different settings, different parameters, and sharing with others if they are seeing something better. But yeah, we found a cheat code or we found a good way where we can minimum on most of the days we will be green at the end of the day without taking a lot of risk, lot of effort by just enabling the bot. So start right. First step, Apex account. Second step, fill the Google form with your machine ID. And third step, will give you the license, enable the strategies, and test them on the simulation account for 2-3 days. And then you start on the Apex evaluation account. And once you complete Apex evaluation, use it on the Apex performance. Once you are happy with performance, then you can connect your individual accounts, put your own money, and use it for swing trading or momentum bots like that. So step by step, you don't need to be in a hurry to do anything. Just go one by one step once you feel confident. So that's why we are giving that free trial also until end of this month. So you can take time, explore, and then you can yeah, decide whether you want to go or not. So your risk is only $50 or because you are paying that to Apex, not to us. You will pay to Apex to get that account, and you don't need to immediately use it. You start with Ninja simulation account. After 1 or 2 days, after Monday, then maybe on Tuesday you can connect your Apex evaluation account. So with that, yeah, thanks everyone. Have a nice rest of the day, and I'll send another Zoom session. We'll be mainly we'll be talking about how to right how we are taking the trades and everything. So yeah, we'll do a live session for all the members who already have the accounts enabled. Yeah, thank you, and have a nice day. Yeah, it takes reverse. So if it looks that market is going down, it immediately switches to short position. Yeah, on trend days, momentum bot will make huge money. Whether uptrend or downtrend, it will make thousands of dollars. If it is choppy, you will have small losses with the momentum. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Talk to you later.